Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Star Trek Online Explained. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Star Trek Online Explained. I'm your host, Tethra Neves. Today we are continuing the mission of the USS Forrestal. We are outside the Pollux system. We are about to begin the mission Communication Breakdown, the fourth mission in the Star Trek Online tutorial. The Pollux system first appeared in a TOS episode of Who Mourns for Dallas. In the year 2267, and the USS Enterprise was dragged by an unknown force to the fourth planet in the system, where they discovered Apollo, one of the Greek gods from myth. It was revealed that they were not, in fact, gods per se, but explorers who had visited Earth during that time period. In the year 2257, according to Discovery, the planet was occupied by Klingons. And that is all we know about this system, besides the fact it is in the Orion sector. Let us begin the mission.
We're here, Captain. The USS Khitomer is dead ahead, and the Renown is beside us. Our orders are to make contact with the Khitomer and find out why they've not responded to our hails.
That is odd. The beside us is actually the USS Chimera, under the command of Captain Knox. Originally, that was the USS Renown under a different captain. However, Season 8 changed that. So they apparently forgot or failed to update on the PlayStation 4 version to reflect that as the USS Chimera.
Yes, sir. I will require approximately 15 seconds to make the necessary adjustments.
Understood.
Ah, Captain Volon. Captain Taggart? What are you both doing here?
We weren't able to contact you earlier. We were escorting these cadets back to Earth space dock after they were ambushed by Klingons. Under the circumstances, I thought it wise to investigate your situation here.
I'm relieved to see both of you. The anomalies must be interfering with our communications. Where is Captain Taggart? That's quite the story, Cadet. I'm sorry to hear about Captain Taggart. He was one of the best officers in Starfleet. I'm sure this isn't easy for you and your crew. Don't worry, we'll have you back at Earth space dock before you know it. I'm troubled by the anomalies in this system, and if they're affecting long-range communications, then they're doubly a cause for concern. Let's do this by the numbers. We've already launched 9 probes. Now that they're active, we can do an in-depth scan of the anomalies. With all 3 ships collecting data, we should be able to complete this quickly and formulate a course of action. The Renown has the largest science team, so I recommend we send our data there for analysis. Any questions?
No questions, sir. Also, again, they're calling her the Renown. You need to update the voice acting to reflect that's the Chimera. No questions, sir. I already said that.
Press right on the D-pad to set your ship's power levels to have a focus on attack, defense, auxiliary, or speed.
I normally put mine to shields, aka defense. But you can change them around if you want.
Reports indicate traces of gamma radiation, but there's something off in the readings.
Some real-world information. Gamma radiation is the highest energy form of radiation in the UV spectrum.
Khitomer here. Are you seeing the same gamma radiation levels that we are? I'm not sure that a normal scan will be enough. We might need to do a full multiphasic reading.
We saw the same issue. How can we improve our findings? As you can see, if I was a science officer, I could have said I've determined some problem with our sensor's tachyon settings, but I'm engineering.
My chief science officer, Commander Davis, suggests that performing a reverse tachyon pulse wave scan will solve our sensor issue. Perform your final scans and then report back.
Understood.
Deflector dish is realigned for reverse tachyon pulse wave, sir. Picking up a transwarp signature. It's right on top of us! The Borg!
Warning, ship is under attack.
Alright, the Borg Collective. First encountered by the Yachts-class USS Enterprise NCC-1701. The Borg are a collective of individuals sharing a hive mind thanks to their technological advances. They're commanded by a Borg Queen, who basically serves as the center mind.
Hold up on a D-pad to activate and deactivate.
The Borg were thought destroyed by the USS Voyager when a Admiral Genway from a future alternate timeline caused a virus to destroy the Borg Queen, destroying the collective. However, they have returned.
This is the emergency medical hologram aboard the USS Khitomer. I am requesting assistance from any Federation vessel in range. I've lost contact with the bridge. I am unable to contact Commander Davis for new instructions.
EMH, give me a situation report.
The Khitomer is being overwhelmed by Borg boarding parties. These Borg are different than the ones in my history records. They seem disconnected somehow. They're strange, but still quite dangerous.
Can you hold out on your own? We have problems of our own to deal with.
I am an emergency medical hologram, not a miracle worker.
Captain Nog, what should we do?
The Borg did some serious damage on the Khitomer. The EMH might be in command because no one else has been to do so. I don't like this. The Borg haven't been seen in this quadrant for decades. This isn't a coincidence. We need the data from those probes.
What do you need us to do?
I'll send teams to aid the Khitomer. I want you to finish the scans. We need to know the extent of the Borg presence here. And Cadet, if you or your crew are unable to tackle this, speak up now. The Borg can rattle veteran Starfleet officers, and you've already gone up against the Klingons today.
I trust my crew. We'll get the job done. Alright, the thing that just appeared in the EMH is a hologram, which is matter held together by energy fields, who performs as emergency doctor when the main medical crew is knocked out. The original EMH appeared during Star Trek Voyager, as the Doctor was the main character in the series. Well, this is an updated version by its physical
We have your
appearance.
data, and our science team is analyzing it now.
What's the status of the Khitomer?
Our tactical teams have eliminated the Borg boarding parties on the Khitomer. Why do you ask?
Can we use the Khitomer to help analyze the data?
There is an 88.47% chance that you will need my help.
Agreed. Can you help the Chimera analyze the data we've accumulated in the system?
I have 75 million gigaquads of computer memory and an extensive library of files on military tactics and command strategies. I believe I can spare a few bits of processing power for you.
Let's see what we can determine. A little more on the Borg. They first appeared in the episode Q, when Q transported the Enterprise D to Borg space to demonstrate they were not ready for everything. To teach humility. This caused more damage than intended, as a few years later, Alan Wolfie which 39 out of 40 Starfleet vessels were lost, and over 11,000. This caused a dramatic shift in Starfleet's line and tactics at the time. Many ships from this design program fighting for many more ships like that. The Borg would make another attempt on Earth a few years later in 2371 in the Battle of Sector 0.
More Borg! I don't know if we're ready for this.
Borg are known for their assimilation of young individuals, cyborgs, assimilation of their culture and technology. For every species they assimilate, they gain their technology inside knowledge. On top of that, they possess shields and weapons that can adapt to the shields of weapons threats, rendering them often vulnerable unless the frequency of are being modulated constantly, meanwhile being able to ignore your own machines, making them a truly powerful enemy.
Multiple Borg warp signatures detected. It's an invasion force. We're outnumbered. There's no way we can...
Warning. Ship is under attack.
using the Pollux system as a staging area. Our long-range sensors are picking up inbound transwarp signatures. Their most likely target is the Vega system. There is a civilian colony there, and if the Borg take it by surprise, they'll have a large population to turn into drones.
What is our next course of action?
I want you to go to the Vega colony and warn them about the Borg.
What about you?
The Chimera is better equipped to hold off further Borg attacks and assist the Khitomer here. We'll do what we can to delay the Borg, but it's going to be up to you to warn the Vega colonists.
Understood. We'll set a course for Vega.
We have to make our way to Vega as soon as we can, Captain. I just hope we're not too late to warn the colony. Are you ready to go?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in once again to this rather short episode, to be honest. Our next mission will be assimilation of the innocent when we go to the Vega colony to prevent the assimilation of that colony. Thank you for watching. Live long and prosper.
Shields up, red alert.